Welcome back to the garage. Today I'm planning on finally figuring out the alignment for Sprocket using these metal plates, which I originally made in plastic as a test. Okay. Some people are making a lot of noise today. Here's the plastic one, 3D printed, and this is the new one. It's 4mm thick steel. I also have a throttle that I cannot connect yet. I don't have this connector, and because this speed controller also does not have that connector. The good thing is this is using the VESC tool, and I should be able to control this speed controller using the laptop. But first, aligning the motor.
Before you can do any motor alignment, you first need to jack up your bike.
Let's see if it fits. This one. The tolerances on the metal version are a bit tighter than they are on the plastic one. I got it the right way around. Now for the front, I'm going to put this one in the frame first because of the annoying bolt that also holds the rear suspension arm together. But this one I can already put on the motor. And that one goes like this. Oh, it does fit, but it just fits. It's very tight. Let's get the motor in. Nope. I did not put it in the right direction. The rear plate, so I need to change that first. Oh my god. And wait, wires over the top. Position them. Oh crap, is it? Oh, this one is wrong too. Yep, it sometimes happens. That's it, first bracket is on. This one, oh no. Oh no, please. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is line the sprocket up. I want to do it by just taking a longer chain, put the sprocket on, and then rotate the rear wheel and see if the sprocket moves to the left or the right, and then adjust the position of the motor left, right until the sprocket stays the same. And then I know that the sprockets are aligned. And then I also know like how long of a spacer I need to make on this side and then this side, so the bracket doesn't move side to side. And same thing with the bracket on the rear, in between the rear suspension arm. And for that I'm just going to use some hollow steel tube that I just bought. And then hopefully I can tighten these bolts down, and then this will be gone, this little bit of movement.
Before putting on the sprocket and the new longer chain, I first had to break the old chain.
There goes the chain. I have a sprocket, but no screws to keep it in place. Also, the problem with this sprocket is it's made for a 428 chain, and this bike uses a 420 chain. So I need to use this one. Yeah, the chain is rubbing against the housing of the motor right here. And it's hitting right there. Not sure if you can hear it. Around. So that's probably the way it should be. Why won't it go on? Well, looks like I need a new sprocket. Before continuing, I need a new sprocket. This sprocket is too wide. It's not fully going onto the spline. So I need to get one that's a little bit narrower in the middle. More like this one. Instead of having like a little piece on the side. Just one that's flat. But this way around it does rotate freely. Getting the motor aligned wasn't a complete success, but it also wasn't a complete failure. I probably need a new sprocket a little bit narrower than the one that I was now trying to use. So instead of continuing with trying to get the motor aligned, I'm just gonna try out the motor controller, see if I can get the motor to spin a little bit using this very underpowered power supply. I can only provide like 150 watts of power total. At 30 volts, 5 amp might not be enough to make the motor spin. Also the motor controller I'm using is a MakerX G300, which is based on a VESC 100-250. It claims that it can do up to 500 amps. Let's go and open the VESC tool and see if we can make it work. Let's turn the maximum current to 5 amps and 31 volts should be fine. Let's turn it on. We have some lights blinking. Here we go, and as you can see I'm using high current connectors here to power the whole thing. Let's connect the motor controller to the laptop and see if VESC can even find the motor. Nope, it does not want to connect. Well, I went home, I got the USB adapter that I needed, so I can now use the USB cable that came with the motor controller, and hopefully this will actually work. If this doesn't work, then I have no way of actually programming the motor controller, meaning I won't be able to make the motor do anything. Let's turn on the power first. Okay, it's doing something. It's on, it's running. Let's see if it's also connecting. Connect. Hey, it's working. We're connected. Yeah, let's go to the setup wizard and go through all the steps and see if this works. That's weird. Finally it's working. So next step, like the final alignment of the motor and the sprockets with the front and rear sprocket. Really close right now, but I need like a better sprocket to put on there. Well, that's it for this video, and see you next time.